Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be diving into the presidential race with insights from Harry Enton, a data analyst who specializes in election trends, including presidential and Senate races. Harry will be talking about the phenomenon of candidates overperforming or underperforming in relation to polling data. In past videos, I often see comments arguing that Donald Trump tends to beat the polls. For example, if polls show Kamala Harris leading by 2 points in a state, some claim that Trump could beat expectations by 4 points, based on his past performance in elections. They reference how he beat poll predictions in both 2016 and 2020. However, it's essential to recognize that in 2022, Democrats beat expectations in many cases as well. Harry will shed light on this by explaining how polling trends can evolve, particularly in light of past elections. If pollsters noticed that Trump performed better in 2016, they adjusted their methods for 2020. Although he still topped the polls at the time, the margin was smaller. As we get closer to the 2024 election, there is a chance we will see Harris outperform the polls. We'll also take a closer look at the electoral map to visualize how this could play out and run through scenarios to determine possible outcomes based on current data. Before we dive into that, give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to receive more insights like this. Now let's watch Harry Enton's video, who will go into these points in more depth. Afterwards, we'll go back to analyzing the electoral map and run through some scenarios together. Harry begins by pointing out an interesting fact. Since 1972, there has not been a case where a single party has consistently outperformed the polls in 3 consecutive presidential election cycles. If the polls were to underestimate Trump again, it would be unprecedented in history. While Trump may be a unique figure, polling methodologies are often adjusted to account for past discrepancies, so it is rare for the same party to be underestimated multiple times in a row. Furthermore, Harry points out that the evidence suggests that a disappointment in the polls might not work as much for Trump this time around. In 2020, in key states like Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan, polls indicated Trump had a wider lead than the averages suggested. However, in this cycle, the data shows Trump only holding a slight lead, about 3 points above the polling average. Compared to the 8-point lead seen previously, the landscape has changed since the last election, and recent polls show that in 2022, Democrats outperformed them in the polls in those same battleground states by an average of 4 points. If this trend continues in 2024, it could mean significant advantages for Harris. If we apply this to the electoral map, Harry argues that if the polls underestimate Harris in the same way they did with the Democrats in 2022, she could sweep the battleground states. Winning states like Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania would be enough to secure her the presidency with 270 electoral votes. When analyzing these possibilities, it is crucial to recognize the various factors that influence voter behavior. Since 2020, major events such as the Supreme Court's decision on abortion rights could influence voter sentiments, especially among women. We have seen trends indicating that women are increasingly mobilizing, often outnumbering men in some key states, which could play a pivotal role in the outcome of the election. Furthermore, Trump's recent controversial statements during a rally may alienate key demographic groups, further complicating his electoral prospects. As the election approaches, the dynamics could change dramatically based on voter turnout and engagement, particularly among women and younger voters. Ultimately, while many speculate that Trump will beat expectations in the polls, it is crucial to remember that polls are not destiny. In 2020, despite beating expectations in certain areas, he lost the election. The same could happen in 2024, where an underperformance in key states like Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania could prove detrimental. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this analysis. Share your thoughts in the comments. Remember that polls don't vote, people do. Make sure you participate in our democracy. Thank you so much for watching our video. We are delighted to have you here and that you take the time to stay informed with us. If you like our news channel and the content we share, we invite you to like this video so that more people can find it and benefit from the information we offer. In addition, we would love for you to share this content with your friends, family, and acquaintances on your social networks. In this way, you will not only be helping them stay informed, but you will also contribute to the growth of our community. Remember that subscribing to our channel is the best way to not miss any of our upcoming videos. Just click on the subscribe button and then activate the notification bell to receive a notice every time we publish a new video. This way, you will always be up to date with the most relevant news, analysis, and important events that affect our community and the country. We strive every day to provide you with quality content, and your support is essential for us to continue with this project. Every like, comment, and subscription counts and motivates us to keep going. We want you to feel part of this community, where we value your opinions and are interested in what you have to say. Don't hesitate to leave us your comments below the video. We want to know what you think, what topics you would like us to cover in future videos, and how we can improve for you. We also invite you to explore other videos on our channel. We have a variety of content that will surely interest you, from breaking news to in-depth analysis on topics of national and international interest. If you enjoyed this video, there is much more you can discover on our channel. Don't forget that we are here for you, to keep you informed and connected with what is happening in the world. Thank you for trusting us as your news source. We deeply appreciate your company and support. See you in the next video. Until then, take good care of yourself and continue supporting our mission to inform and unite the community through knowledge and truth. Thank you for being part of our family.